Mustang is the GOAT. How do you write a character who can incinerate anyone with just a of his fingers? It's simple. You keep him in a position of political power, and you also blind him. In the series Full Metal Alchemist, Mustang has the ability to snap his fingers, and anything that he can see within range can be incinerated. Unfortunately, due to his seat in the military office, he isn't able to help the protagonist because of how much responsibilities he has. Mustang's ultimate goal is to eventually become the Führer, the person who oversees the country of Amestris. The only way to do this is by holding his military ranking and eventually moving up to the Führer position, which requires him to dutifully fulfill the requests of the higher branches of his military command. It's not until Maes Hugh's death, a very close friend of his, does he become more active outside of the military. The first time we see Mustang's full power in action is against Lust, a being that looks like a human who is almost unkillable. When Mustang confronts Lust, he continuously incinerating her to death. Something that should be noted about Mustang's alchemy is that it is one of the only powers in the world that can forcibly kill a homunculus. The next time we see him in action is against Envy, the person who killed his best friend, Maes Hughes. Once again hitting this homunculus with several, leaving them in a weakened state. At this point, the antagonist realized that Mustang needs to be dealt with. Mustang has become such a threat to the antagonist that they realize the only way they're going to beat him is by getting the jump on him, which eventually leads to his vision being taken away. And even then, Mustang is still a threat. It turns out he can still use his alchemy even without seeing, so long as someone points out the direction he needs to use it. Before ending the video, something I'd like to point out about his vision being taken away is that Mustang wanted to see a better version of his world. Of course, his vision is taken away, the things he needs to see this better version of the world that he will eventually create.